It is said, when you are a child, you are more open to seeing apparitions of spirits. You are innocent and haven't been warped from the world. Most of the time, these apparitions are believed to be nothing more than just imaginary friends. In this video, I tell what is believed to be a paranormal encounter I had when I was a kid with a man covered in blood. Hey there, morbid maniacs. It's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I am going to be telling you about a spooky, imaginary friend or paranormal experience that I encountered when I was a child. Now, before I get into this whole story, I just wanted to throw out there, as I do in every single one of my paranormal experience videos, that I would never in a million years make up anything that I tell you that I believe to be paranormal or that I have experienced. Take my experiences as you will. I just encourage you all to keep an open mind when you're watching my videos and other people's videos as well. Now let's get into the story. When I was a child, I spent most of my time by myself. I was pretty much what you would consider a loner because I loved playing on my own. I didn't really like having other kids around me to play with me most of the time. I like spending time by myself. And I'm still kind of the same exact way to this day. Like, I'm such a big introvert, and you know, just spending so much time without having anyone to hang out with or you know, really having friends to do anything with. It just kind of made me enjoy my own company and realize that I can have a lot of fun on my own. And so I've always kind of been that way, just shy, quiet, and to myself. I believe this occurred when I was around maybe 3 or 4 years old, somewhere around that age. And this actually occurred to me whenever I was watching my friend Sabrina's video about imaginary friends. And if you have not seen that video or checked my friend Sabrina out, I will leave her channel link in the description so you can. It was a really creepy video, and it is believed that when little kids have certain imaginary friends that they bring up almost all the time, that this could actually be something paranormal. You know, they're actually seeing and speaking with an apparition. As I was watching her video, it reminded me of this story that my mom used to tell me. And I personally don't remember any of the things I'm about to tell you, so I just wanted to throw that out there. And that could be because I was so young, and I feel like most spirits kind of go towards younger children because their mind's still open to this stuff. They haven't really been warped by the world. They're still kind of innocent. You know, they're not gonna like look at this ghost and not believe in it. You know what I'm saying? Because all they see is a friend. They don't even know what ghosts are. I believe it's very possible that spirits communicate more with younger children than they do adults. Being that this happened so young, I definitely think that that could have been a possibility. Or I could have just been, you know, playing around with my mom because I was so young. And, you know, you make up stuff and you have imaginary friends and, you know, you just do all kinds of stuff to play when you're younger. So this could have been either one, but I just thought it was really creepy. And my mom swears up and down that I used to tell her this all the time and it would spook her out. And so I thought I would share it. I'm sorry if you hear my cat snoring. She's laying on the bed right beside me and she snores so loud, so try to ignore that. And so I had so many toys when I was younger. And something that was kind of like my favorite thing to play with was tea sets. I loved tea sets. I loved pretending like I was setting out tea and that I was drinking with my stuffed animals. I would buy all kinds of tea sets and just put them all together to have one big old tea party. And so that's pretty much what I spent majority of my time alone in my room doing. And I don't really remember anything occurring with a person, but that could have been, once again, because I said I was very young at the time, and I'm a lot older now, and I feel like when you get older, you kind of, your memory of these things kind of fade. My mom used to tell me when I got a little bit older that I would tell her that whenever I would go into my room and play with my tea sets, that I was playing them with a man that was covered in blood. But as I referred to it, red stuff, which to me could have only been one thing, and that was blood. So you have to imagine for her that must have been really creepy. I can't imagine for any parent really for their child to tell them that they were playing alone in the room with someone who was covered in red stuff. Like, that would just creep me out. Now, the only possibilities to this that I can really like wrap my head around is that I do remember being told that there used to be a railroad way back when, like before my entire neighborhood was ever formed. A really, really long time ago in this area, there was a railroad track. Apparently, they removed this railroad track because a lot of people were getting hurt and killed, and, you know, years down the road, here we are, our house is sitting here, there's a neighborhood, and, you know, you wouldn't even picture a railroad being here. Now, I don't know how true this is, but this is what I've heard all my life. And there was one incident when me and my family were using an Ouija board to contact, you know, whoever wanted to come through and speak with us. We were sitting down with the Ouija board, and we thought about, you know, the story of when I was a child and I played with this man covered in red stuff, and we thought maybe we'll ask who this person maybe was. This spirit came through on the spirit board, and he told us that he used to work on the railroad track. And apparently one day the train had hit him, and, you know, he died a tragic death. You know, we got further involved in asking this spirit questions, and he told us his name, but I can't remember what his name was. We asked him why he was so attracted to me when I was a child, and why he chose to come to me instead of, you know, my sister or like my mom or my dad. And he said that apparently he also had a daughter that was around the same age as a child, which I don't know why he wouldn't go to his own daughter, but I guess because where he was like stuck in this area, you know, he had no choice but to like stay around here. You know, he's seen me as being more of like the daughter type, and I reminded him of his own child. And so he would come to me and play tea with me. And apparently he was this man covered in red stuff. Now, I don't know if we were really communicating with the apparition or, you know, the imaginary friend or whatever it was that I used to play tea with when I was a kid. You know, it seemed pretty legit, and as you guys seen in my Ouija board videos, if you watch them, I didn't have anyone like communicate with me on that board. Most of the time when I'm alone playing the Ouija board, I don't really pick up on anything, but the times that I've used a Ouija board with my parents, you know, there's been enough energy and we've actually caught quite a bit of stuff. I just found that pretty interesting, and that's really all there is to this story. There's not too much else to go off of. But I just thought of this story the other day, and I may have mentioned it briefly in a previous video, but I just can't remember. I thought it was so creepy, and I tell you guys what I consider a paranormal experience or just any spooky thing that happens to me. Definitely leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. Do you think that I really communicated with this person that I used to play tea with on the Ouija board? Do you think that I was actually seeing a spirit or an apparition of a ghost? Or do you think that I was just, imagining this person to be there with me? But for so long, apparently I told my mom about this, and as I said before, like, she swears up and down that I told her this when I was a kid. I believe her, so yeah, whether it be imaginary or whether it be paranormal, I still found it pretty creepy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already and become a morbid maniac. And if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Melanie and I upload creepy videos every week. So be sure to stick around, and yeah. Leave me a comment and let me know also if you've ever had a creepy encounter like this when you were a child as well, or if you know someone who did. I would love to hear their story, and I will see you guys in my next video.